Good afternoon, class. Today we will discuss a topic that is related to our last week's topic. Ang tinalakay natin nung nakaraang linggo ay tungkol sa salaries, wages, income, benefits, gross income, at saka net income. So ngayon, ang tatalakayin natin ay may kinalaman pa rin dyan. Halos continuation lang. Pero ngayon ay aalamin natin ang tungkol sa mga taxable and non-taxable benefits at gayon din yung standard deductions na makikita ninyo sa inyong mga payslip. So kung sino sa inyo class ang nakakita na ng payslip ng inyong mga parents? Meron na ba? Sa payslip, kung napapansin niyo, kung nakakita na kayo, nakalagay doon yung gross income or gross earnings. 'Di ba? So tama-tama, no? Topic natin 'yan nung nakaraan. Gross earnings. Pero pag nakita niyo yung bandang ibaba o yung pinakaibaba pa, kung saan ay yung amount na nandoon, yung actual na natanggap ng inyong mga parent mula sa kanilang mga sweldo ay hindi pareho doon sa gross income. So yung mga nasa ibaba na yon ay tinatawag na net income. Bakit nagkaganon? Hindi ba kayo nagtataka? Kasi dahil ito sa deductions. Ano-ano ba itong mga deductions na dapat mag-reflect sa payslip ng mga manggagawa? Tandaan nyo, yung topic pa rin natin ng nakaraang linggo, ang mga manggagawa ay sumusweldo. Ang sweldo ay, ang terminology ginagamit natin ay salary or wage. Ano ang pagkakaiba ng dalawa? Usually, ang salary kapag ikaw ay monthly paid. Diba? Pero kung ikaw ay piece rate, hourly, kung ano-ano pa na hindi sakop nung tinatawag nating monthly, ikaw ay wage earner. Yan, no? Kung ang sweldo mo ay ibabase sa kung ilan ang nagawa mo na produkto, wage ang tawag doon. So ngayon, ating alamin ang mga taxable at non-taxable benefits. Ano ba itong taxable benefits? A taxable benefit is a payment from an employer to an employee that is considered a positive benefit and can be in the form of cash or another type of payment. Benefits ito pero subject for deductions ng tax. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Taxable benefit. Meron tayong mga types of taxable compensation. Gross compensation income is defined as taxable income arising from an employer-employee relationship and includes the following. O, tingnan muna natin to. Employer-employee relationship. Ibig sabihin, ikaw ay paswelduhan ng iyong employer. Ikaw ay empleyado. Yan, no? Merong kumpanya na nagpapasweldo sa iyo. Ano-ano ito? Salaries, wages, compensation, commissions, emoluments, and honoraria. Taxable compensation yan, ha? Bonus and other benefits exceeding 90,000 pesos. Bonus yan. So, kung less than 90,000, hindi yan taxable. Allowances for transportation, representation, entertainment, and similar items. So, pagka kayo guys ay makikita nyo, no, kung kayo ay nagtatrabaho na sa kumpanya, no, na kayo ay nasa accounting, meron tayong tinatawag na rata. Ano yung rata? Representation and transportation allowance. So, mayroong tax yan. Fringe benefit tax. Fees including director's fees paid to a director who is at the same time an employee of the payer. Usually mga may director, yung mga malalaking kumpanya. 'Di ba? May mga tinatawag nating board of directors. Yan. Taxable pensions, taxable retirement pay, other income of a similar nature including compensation paid in kind. O, tingnan nyo ito guys, no? Sabi rito, compensation paid in kind. Ang bayad sa kanila, hindi pera, kundi in kind. O, sabihin natin, a sack of rice. Hindi cash ang binayad, no? Sako ng bigas. Isang sakong bigas, 2 sako, 3 sako. Pero papaano ba natin kukumputin yung tax dyan? Diba? Meron tayong, kapag kayo ay nasa accounting department, makikita nyo yan, malalaman nyo rin yan kung paano. Diba? Yung tinatawag nating grossing up or gross up para ma-determine mo kung magkano ang dapat na ibayad na tax doon sa in-kind na ibinayad sa'yo. As a rule, any amount that the employer gives his employees is taxable compensation unless otherwise exempted by express provision of laws, rules, and regulations. So, meron din tayong non-taxable benefits. Non-taxable benefits are not taxed, ganun kasimple, or only partially taxed benefits that are completely tax-free. Examples of non-taxable benefits include health insurance, retirement services like a deferred compensation plan, de minimis benefits. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Mga malilit na ano lang yan, na ayan, minimis. Minimum, malilit na benefits lang yan na kumbaga ay hindi siya significant. Which are those that cost only minimal amounts. Basic salaries of minimum wage earners, holiday pays for regular and special holidays, hazard pays, overtime pay for work beyond 8 hours. O yung overtime kapag within 8 hours taxable, pero beyond 8 hours non-taxable na. Minimum wage, hindi taxable yan. Kapag ka lumabas ka sa minimum wage, yun, taxable na yun. Other examples of non-taxable benefits include the following. Proceeds of life insurance policies, amount received by insured as a return of premium gifts, bequests, and devices, compensation for injuries or sickness, income exempt under treaty retirement benefits, pensions, and gratitudes. Miscellaneous, income derived from foreign government, income derived by the government or its political subdivisions, prizes and awards exempted by law. Bigyan natin ng example itong prizes and awards. Kung kayo guys ay nanalo sa loto, may tax ba o wala? Lotto winnings, may tax o wala? Ito yan. Kapag ang napanalunan mo sa loto ay 10,000 and below, hindi pa taxable yan. Or below 10,000. Nasa sa dalawa, no? 10,000 or below 10,000. Pero kapag ka nasa 11,000 ka na, taxable na yon. Prizes and awards in sports competitions. Ito pa mga prizes na to, guys, no? Kapag ikaw ay sumali sa isang competition, taxable yon. Pero kung hindi naman, hindi siya taxable. Yun ang pagkakaalam ko. No? Basta pag ikaw ay nag-join talaga, you made an effort to have an entry, ayan, taxable yun pag nanalo ka. 13th month pay and other benefits subject to 90,000 pesos limit. GSIS, SSS, Medicare, and other contributions, gains from sale of bonds, debentures, or other certificate of indebtedness with the maturity of more than 5 years. Gain from redemption of shares in mutual funds. So, So guys, no, ang daming non-taxable benefits. At ngayon, mag-focus tayo sa ilan. Yung mga nakikita natin sa payslip. Ano-ano yung nakikita natin sa payslip? Yung GSIS, SSS, Medicare, and other contributions, no? Ito yung tinatawag nating standard deductions. So, ito na tayo. Payroll deductions. The standard deductions in the salary of an employee are as follows. Employees' SSS contribution for private employees. Employees' GSIS contribution for government employees. Nakita niyo pagkakaiba ha? Pag-ibig Fund contributions for all employees. PhilHealth contribution for all employees. Withholding taxes for all employees. So, iisa-isahin natin yan. Pero, mabilisan nating i-discuss. SSS. So, ang SSS, it is an insurance program mandated by the Philippine government to cover all income earners or workers in the private sector. Private sector. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka nagtatrabaho sa gobyerno. Aside from private employees, self-employed and voluntary members can also become members of SSS. Ayan ha, hindi empleyado ha. Self-employed, may negosyo ka, o kaya naman voluntary, wala ka namang hindi ka categorize as self-employed, pero nagbo-voluntary ka lang. No? Para ka naglalagay sa alkansya. Voluntary contribution. So the monthly contributions of members are based on the compensation of members. The rate of contribution is based on the compensation of members. The total amount of contribution of a member to SSS is 12% of the monthly salary credit, not exceeding 20,000. Sa 12% na yun, 8% ang sagot ng employer at 4% naman ang ibabawas mula sa iyong sweldo. Ito ang table para sa SSS contribution. Guys, hindi nyo kailangan sa uluhin ang mga figures na ito, lalo sa pagko-compute, no? Ang importante ay alam ninyong gamitin itong table na ito. Ang sweldo naman natin ay madedetermine natin o yung contribution natin sa SSS ay madedetermine natin sa pamamagitan ng kung magkano sinusweldo natin. At meron nakalagay dito sa range of compensation. Ayan, 2,250 to 2,749.99, 2,750 to 3,249, and so on and so forth hanggang 19,750 and above. So, bawat row may corresponding na contribution at saka yung total contribution. So, dito na tayo sa paano ba kino-compute ang SSS contribution. So, example 1, let us say that your basic monthly salary is 8,100. This monthly salary can be found in the range of 7,750 to 8,249.99. So, ang salary mo raw ay 8,100. So, makikita natin dito yan. Sample lang tayo dito. 8,000. 7,750 to 8,249. Itong row na to. Ayan. So, dyan ka magbabase. At dyan mo kukunin ang iyong contribution. So, your SSS contribution is 12% of monthly salary credit. So, equals, di ba yung 8,000 mo, i-multiply mo ng 12%. So, nakuha mo ang 960 pesos. Iyan dapat ang maging total contribution mo sa SSS. Pero sabi nga natin kanina, 8% yung sa employer, 4% ang i-deduct sa iyong sweldo. So, magkano yung 4%? 320. At magkano yung share ng employer? 640. So, ang computation, 8,000 times 0.04 lang, tsaka 8,000 times 0.08. So, ganun lang siya kadaling computin. This means that your employer will pay 640 for your SSS contribution. So, yung 320, bawas sa iyong sweldo. Note, the SSS contribution schedule was implemented effectively April 2019. This schedule may be revised but the process of computing will not change. Ibig sabihin, in the future, maaaring mabago yung percentage. Yan. But yung proseso, ganun pa rin. Example 2. What if your basic monthly salary is 40,000? What will be your monthly salary credit? This monthly salary credit can be found in the range 19,750 and above. Under this range, you can see that the monthly salary credit is 20,000. So, compute natin. Your SSS contribution is 12% of monthly salary credit, which is 20,000. So, equals 2,400. This means that your account must pay 2,400 to SSS. However, you will not pay the total 2,400. Your employer will help you pay this amount. So, yung share mo lang ay 800. Ang share naman ng employer ay 1,600. This means that your employer will pay 1,600 for your SSS contribution. Tapos yung 800, i-deduct sa iyong sweldo. Additional information, the examples mentioned can be applied only for workers with employers, but the process in computing the SS contribution is still the same if you will compute contributions for voluntary member, self-employed, and non-working spouse. Since these three categories have no employers, they will all shoulder the 12% rate of contribution and pay the total amount to SSS. So, ang sinasabi dito, kung wala kang employer, shoulder mo lahat ng 12% rate of contribution. Ngayon ay GSIS naman tayo. Sa GSIS, ganun din sa SSS ang idea, pero ito ay para sa mga empleyado ng gobyerno. There are two types of insurance coverage for GSIS. Regular, which refers to compulsory premium payments on life insurance and retirement benefits. Number 2, Employees Compensation Fund, refers to premium payments paid by your government agency, so you get full coverage in case of a work-related accident. So, the rate of premium contributions are as follows. So, type of insurance coverage. So, meron ditong personal share life, personal share retirement, government share life, at government share retirement. So, sa regular, merong percent na kinukuha sa iyo, mula sa iyo, personal. At meron ding porsyento na kinukuha sa government agency. Sa Employees Compensation Fund, ayan, no? None, zero, none, tapos 1% not to exceed 100 pesos. So, tingnan natin itong example number 3. Let us say that your basic monthly salary is 22,316. How much will be will be deducted from your gross salary? Computation. Total GSIS contribution is equals to 21% of 22,316 or 4,686.36. So, iyan dapat ang magiging total na GSIS contribution mo. The 4,686.36 will go to your GSIS contribution for a month, but the amount that you will pay is yung personal share mo, ito yung i-deduct sa iyong sweldo, 9% of 22,316. So, 2,008.44. You may also compute how much is the share of your agency in your GSIS contribution. Government share is equal to 12% of 22,316, which is 2,677.92. So, 21% ang total, 9% mula sa personal share mo, at 12% naman mula sa government share. Kaya, government share is equals to total GSIS contribution minus personal share. At yun nga yung 2,677.92. Pag-ibig. Ito naman ay familiar din kayo dito, naririnig nyo yan. Pag-ibig or Philippine Home Development Mutual Fund or HDMF, more popularly known as the Pag-ibig Fund, which was established to provide a national savings program and affordable shelter financing for Filipino workers. Sino ang mga dapat dedakan ng Pag-ibig Fund? Sino yung mga members nito? Mandatory ito sa lahat ng SSS at GSIS covered employees, uniformed members of the AFP, BFP, BJMP, and PNP, as well as Filipinos employed by foreign-based employers. So lahat, no? Dinididakan. Every employer, members, OFW must take note that the latest Pag-ibig contribution table below to aid and be aware how much you are paying to Pag-ibig Fund every month. The usual payment is 100, following the maximum compensation set to 5,000. Kaya mapapansin nyo guys, no? 100, tapos 100 din yung sa share ng gobyerno. 100 ang dinideduct naman sa inyo. With the signing of Republic Act 9679, membership to the fund shall be mandatory for the following: all employees, workers, professional officers, and companies who are compulsory covered by SSS and GSIS. Tapos yung mga uniform personnel natin, OFWs, at saka yung mga employees ng foreign-based employers. So how to compute Pag-ibig contributions? The maximum monthly compensation allowed to compute each employee's Pag-ibig contribution is currently set to 5,000. This means that the maximum contribution a member can pay per month is currently 100, and the employer's share applied to that maximum contribution is also 100. So, total is 200. PhilHealth, the National Health Insurance Program under RA 7875 was engaged with the same purpose of providing health insurance coverage and ensuring affordable, acceptable, available, and accessible health care services for all the citizens of the Philippines. Ayan ha, health care services for all the citizens of the Philippines. All employees, whether private entities or government entities, are to be members of PhilHealth. The monthly premium contributions shall be in accordance with the monthly basic salary. So, may table tayong sinusunod pa rin dyan. So, ayan, monthly basic salary as of 2019 not 10,000, tapos 10,001, 10,000.1 to 49,999.99. Ang premium rate ay 2.75%. So hanggang maging 4.5% yan by 2023. Okay? So sabi ko kanina guys, hindi nyo kailangan sauluhin. Ang importante, meron kayong basehan, meron kayong sinusunod na table. At alam nyo kung paano basahin yan. Example 5, assume that your basic monthly salary is 20,500. How much will be deducted from your gross salary? Use the present premium rate as shown in the table. For this year, 2020, the premium rate is 3%. So, monthly premium, 3% of basic monthly salary na 20,500. This is 615 pesos. Yan ang magiging PhilHealth contribution mo. Yung half of 615 will be deducted from your salary and the other half will be paid by your employer. So, hati kayo. Lastly, yung withholding tax. Withholding tax on compensation is the tax withheld from income payments to individuals arising from an employer-employee relationship. Ito yung withholding tax table natin. Okay, effective January 1, 2018 to December 31, 2022. Meron tayong category dito na daily, weekly, semi-monthly, at monthly. Therefore, kung kayo ay sumusweldo ng weekly, ang titingnan nyo ay yung portion ng weekly para malaman nyo yung inyong magiging prescribed withholding tax. So, kung kayo naman ay sumusweldo ng monthly, ayan, dun kayo titingin sa pinakaibaba, dun sa category ng monthly para malaman ninyo ang magiging withholding tax ninyo. Example 6, assume that your basic monthly salary is 24,495. You have salary deductions in GSIS, Pag-ibig, PhilHealth. How much will be withheld? Since salary is received monthly, here are the last rows in the tax table which can be used to compute the tax withheld for this example. So, ang sweldo ay 24,495 at ikaw ay monthly. Kaya titingin tayo sa category ng monthly. Magkano? 24,495. 1, 2. Sa number 2 ang magiging basis natin dyan. Yung number 2 column. Now, how to read the table? If your salary falls under the first category with a compensation range of 20,833 and below, your withholding tax is 0. This means that you are exempted from paying taxes if you are categorized in this level. Exempted ka. If your salary falls under the second category o yung second column na yon, with a compensation range of 20,833 to 33,332, your withholding tax is 0 plus 20% nung sosobra sa 20,833. The succeeding compensation range correspond to a prescribed withholding tax. So going back to example 6, your basic monthly salary is 24,495. This compensation is in the second category, yung nasa second column. However, sabi rito, meron kang deductions. Ito yung mga non-taxable benefits. Anong gagawin natin dyan? Ito ang computation. Basic monthly salary is 24,495. Ang GSIS natin ay 2,204. Ang Pag-ibig, 100. Ang PhilHealth, 367. So, ang total deductions natin mula dito ay 2,671.98. Ngayon, kukumpute natin ang taxable income. So, taxable income is equals to basic monthly salary minus natin yung total standard deductions. Yun yung non-taxable benefits, yung GSIS, yung pag-ibig, yung PhilHealth. Ibabawas natin yan. Kasi nga, hindi sila taxable. So, therefore, 24,495 minus 2,671.98 ang magiging basis ng tax rate para sa withholding tax ay 21,823.02. Now, compute the withholding tax given the taxable income. So, withholding tax is equals to, ayon sa table 0 plus 20% daw nung sosobra sa 20,833, which is 990 pesos and 2 centavos. So, magkano withholding tax? 198 pesos. So, let us apply the concepts in computing the net take-home pay of an employee who is compensated monthly pay. Okay? So, dito, makikita nyo yung payroll payment slip. Ang pay period niya is February 2020. Importante yung pay period na yan. Tapos, yung earnings, nakalagay dyan, yung basic, tapos yung allowance mo. Kaya, lalabas yung gross. So, papakita natin yung gross earnings. And then, naka-itemize yung deductions, GSIS, pag-ibig, PhilHealth, tsaka yung na-compute na withholding tax. So, ang total deductions ay 3,511.54. Therefore, ang net pay mo, o ito yung take-home, ay 25,242.46. Ito yung explanation dyan. No? Anyway, na-explain na natin. At doon pa lang sa discussion natin tungkol sa GSIS, pag-ibig, PhilHealth, withholding tax, alam nyo na kung paano siya go-compute. So, dyan natatapos ang ating lesson for this week. We have questions of the week. The first one is, what insurance program was mandated by the Philippine government to cover all income earners or workers in the private sector? Insurance program, okay? GSIS, pag-ibig, PhilHealth, SSS. Number 2, what social insurance institution provided a defined benefit scheme under the law which covers the employees in the public sector? GSIS, pag-ibig, PhilHealth, or SSS? So, your answers should be written on the comment section. So, that's it for today, class. See you again next week. Have a nice day.